Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, Greg Christensen, Grandview Livestock here again. I just wanted to show you a spot here, a couple spots. This is what it looked like when we grazed it. This has probably been a little over a week ago. Let's see, we grazed this spot, but we left them on there too long. They grazed it down quicker than we anticipated. So what had happened, it is growing back though. You see that Sudan grass there? It's coming back up, stooling out from the root. Here's a sun hemp plant that was eaten off, but it's coming back with new growth. But this was grazed lower than we had planned on it, partly due to the fact they didn't want to go in here and eat this giant ragweed because they wanted to stay out here on this. But hold them on here, then they did go out and eat it. So then we moved them to this strip right here. Now, as you can see, this had a lot of other weeds and things. We didn't get it. We planted it to the Sudan grass and about a 7-way mix or 8, I don't remember, of millets and other legumes. And we got a rain. I didn't get it burnt down before the other stuff started coming up. And I don't think we got a real good stand and real good growth out of it. But you can see here we left it taller. Didn't get as good of a eat down on our ragweed. But there you can see that's probably 6 inches taller. That Sudan grass has come on now with new growth because it wasn't eaten down so far. You see that? And it's a perfect example of why you don't want to eat those summer annuals down. It's too close to the ground, or if you're mowing it for hay, you want to leave it 6 or 8 inches would be nice. Leave that much stubble, it'll grow back quite a bit quicker. And this just proves that we all knew that. But see, there's some more new growth on that. You see, even that heavy stalk where it was about 4 inches, 8 down, but it's come back with probably 5 or 6 inches of new growth. Quite a bit more than the strip we just looked at. But to do that, we moved them off before they would go into this giant ragweed and take it down, because they like this millets and legumes. This Sorghum Sudan grass was a brown midrib. They like that real well. So here's the ungrazed, but it's just not growing all that fast. We got about 2.5 inches of rain a couple nights ago, and I thought this would shoot up, but there's so much other material in here. It's probably robbed some of the nutrients, but it'll still graze. But I think we just didn't get the production out of it. For the cost of seed was probably around $40 an acre for this mix. And you can see the cereal rye is still there. Well, they'll stomp that into the ground, and hopefully we'll have cereal rye starting to grow up here for this fall grazing. So here it is again. This is the paddock that was more tightly grazed, more heavily grazed. There you can see some of that Sudan is just coming back. It might be 3 inches tall. It's having to come up from underneath the ground, underneath the where it was grazed down. And the other paddock over there probably has a couple of days of less growth on it because this was grazed first for about 2 days. But it will come back. So, you know, sometimes you turn out and you don't exactly know how much to give them. It's somewhat forgiving if you get enough moisture. Now let me show you just across the fence. This is the same mix that was planted. There you see the sunflower, buckwheat, sun hemp. There's some okra down there, mung beans, cowpeas. I think I threw some soybean seed in here we had left over, maybe some corn seed. But the difference is I came in here and I sprayed this with Roundup, and this field was planted probably, I don't know, 2 weeks later than the previous field, but it's really outperformed it because it didn't have all the competition. And this will be probably better feed. Sometimes you wonder if you should just, hey, not plant anything, let weeds grow and graze that. But the quality's maybe not as good. Maybe the tonnage wouldn't be as good. I don't know. It always crosses my mind, and I've done it before. It's just a hard thing to measure. But you can sure see the difference. And I know, you know, I don't like using Roundup any more than anybody else, but hey, for $6 a Roundup an acre, it's pretty tempting.